Hugo, aka Unforeseeable 2.0, and welcome to another episode of Science Time. So before we begin, I'm launching a new website called WatchScienceTime.net on Weebly. Over there, you'll find on my YouTube channel, fifth icon. You watch previous episodes of Science Time if you don't like to watch YouTube, and it can be for anyone. So anyway, today we're going to be talking about photosynthesis. So over here is a geranium, and as you can know, there's some black plastic on it. That black plastic was left over from this geranium leaf. This small leaf. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go cut it. And then also another leaf. In this case, I think I'll choose this one. And then now the rest is going to happen in the kitchen. So follow me. So in this pot is a bunch of boiling water. There, this jar full of rubbing alcohol and the two leaves. So I'm just going to go let them sit there for a while. But now I'm going to start off with this, the wrapped one. Drop it inside the rubbing alcohol. Now what that's going to do is that the rubbing alcohol is going to strip the chlorophyll from it, just like it stripped the DNA from the cells in my 8th episode of Science Time. Okay, so I placed both leaves in the rubbing alcohol and check them out. See that green stuff up in the alcohol? That is basically the chlorophyll because I stripped it away. Now we're going to dip them in the water to clean off. And then we're going to go place them onto this leaf. I'll just but first I'm going to place this back in. Spread out. So now we have two leaves. Now what I'm going to do next is to put some iodine on them. But I gotta be careful when you use iodine because it can stay in fabric. Okay. First, let's take a look at this leaf. This is the leaf that has not been dipped in iodine, has not been covered in the black plastic. See, it goes darker. But watch what happens when we hit the leaf that has been wrapped. Okay, so right over here is where it's been darkened. But over here, it's not. At least not as dark as that one. But the question is why? Well, photosynthesis has only a few basic needs. Sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Photosynthesis uses starch in their process. The starch they use makes energy. So what I did is that, like I said, I used the black plastic, but that was only to block out the sunlight because black absorbs of light. So that meant that no starch could be used up. However, for the ugly, starch has been used. So, dipping them in the rubbing alcohol, as I said, strips the chlorophyll. Strips the chlorophyll from the leaves, which is why it's green. But when I put on the iodine, it proves that photosynthesis was there. So photosynthesis happened on this leaf, but not on that one. Well, I'm Hugo, aka Unforeseeable 2.0, and thanks for watching Science Time. Don't forget to go check out watchsciencetime.net, Unforeseeable2.weekly.com, Series 1 of Science Time, and the upcoming Season 2 next episode of Science Time. See ya! Photosynthesis.